Hey there, food lovers! Welcome to a journey that promises to tantalize your taste buds and fill your senses with the smoky, savory goodness of barbecue. Get ready to embark on a smoky adventure that'll have your taste buds singing. Picture this: a warm summer day, the sound of laughter, and the mouth-watering aroma of ribs cooking to perfection. Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of baby back ribs, slow smoked to perfection in a pellet smoker. This isn't just cooking, it's an art form, a ritual that brings people together. It's about to get delicious. Imagine the joy of biting into tender, fall-off-the-bone ribs, each bite bursting with flavor. Imagine this: tender, fall-off-the-bone ribs, infused with the rich, smoky aroma of hickory or applewood. The kind of ribs that make you close your eyes and savor every moment. Your backyard transforms into a barbecue haven, filled with the irresistible scent of meat meeting fire. It's a place where memories are made and flavors are celebrated. That's the magic we're about to create. Whether it's a family gathering, a friendly get-together, or just a weekend treat, these ribs will be the star of the show. Whether you're a seasoned grill master or a curious beginner, this guide will equip you with the knowledge and confidence to conquer the art of smoking baby back ribs. We'll walk you through every step, ensuring you achieve that perfect balance of flavor and tenderness. We'll cover everything from prepping your ribs to achieving that perfect smoky flavor. From selecting the right wood to mastering the temperature, we've got you covered. So fire up your pellet smoker, grab your favorite apron, and let's get this BBQ party started. Get ready to impress your guests and create unforgettable moments around the grill. Let's make some BBQ magic happen. All right, let's talk ribs. Before we unleash the power of smoke, we need to give our baby backs a little TLC. This prep work is crucial for maximizing flavor and tenderness. First things first, remove the membrane. This thin layer on the back of the ribs can create a barrier to our amazing rub, so we gotta bid it farewell. Slide a butter knife under the membrane, then grab it with a paper towel and peel it off. Next, it's time for a little trim. Check your ribs for any excess fat or silver skin and trim them away. We want those beautiful bones to shine through. A quick rinse under cold water, and our ribs are prepped and ready for their smoky transformation. Now for the fun part: seasoning. This is where the magic happens, where we transform ordinary ribs into extraordinary bites of deliciousness. This is where we infuse our ribs with layers of flavor that'll have everyone drooling. The right seasoning can elevate your BBQ game to new heights. A good rub is the secret weapon to BBQ greatness. It's not just about the ingredients, but how you apply them. My go-to rib rub is a simple but powerful blend of brown sugar, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and black pepper. These ingredients come together to create a symphony of flavors. Feel free to get creative and add your own personal touches. Maybe a hint of cumin for an earthy note or some dried herbs for a fresh twist. Cayenne pepper for a kick? Absolutely. It adds a nice heat that balances the sweetness of the brown sugar. Chili powder for a smoky depth? Go for it. It brings a rich, complex flavor that complements the meat perfectly. Sprinkle the rub generously over both sides of the ribs, making sure to really work it into the meat. This ensures that every bite is packed with flavor. We want every nook and cranny coated in flavor. Don't be shy with the rub. The more, the better. Once your ribs are beautifully coated, let them hang out in the fridge for at least an hour, or even better, overnight. This resting period is crucial. This allows the flavors to penetrate deep into the meat, creating a taste sensation that'll have everyone coming back for seconds. The wait is worth it, trust me. Let's talk about our trusty sidekick for this smoky adventure, the pellet smoker. This amazing invention takes the guesswork out of smoking, giving you consistent heat and incredible flavor. Pellet smokers use hardwood pellets like hickory, applewood, or mesquite to create that irresistible smoky flavor. The best part? They're incredibly easy to use. Simply fill the hopper with your chosen pellets, set the desired temperature, and let the smoker do its magic. The pellet smoker will maintain a consistent temperature throughout the cooking process, ensuring perfectly smoked ribs every time. Section 5. Smoking sensations, step-by-step to smoky ribs. Today, we're diving deep into the art of smoking ribs, a process that transforms simple cuts of meat into mouth-watering delicacies. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or a backyard barbecue enthusiast, this guide will walk you through each step to achieve that perfect smoky flavor and tender texture. All right, it's showtime. Let's get those ribs smoking. The first step is all about preparation. Make sure your ribs are properly trimmed and seasoned. A good rub can make all the difference, so don't be shy with your favorite spices. First, preheat your pellet smoker to 225 degrees Fahrenheit or 107 degrees Celsius. This temperature is crucial for that low and slow cooking process, which is the secret to tender ribs. This low and slow temperature is key to breaking down tough collagen and creating that fall-off-the-bone tenderness we all crave. Patience is essential here. Rushing this step can result in tough, chewy ribs. Next, place your ribs on the smoker grates, bone side down. This positioning allows the heat to penetrate the meat evenly, ensuring a consistent cook throughout. We want that direct heat to work its magic on those bones, infusing them with smoky flavor. The smoke is what gives the ribs their distinctive taste, so make sure your smoker is producing a steady stream. Then, close the lid and let the smoker do its thing for about 3 hours. During this time, the smoke will permeate the meat, creating layers of flavor that are simply irresistible. Resist the urge to peek. We want to keep that precious smoke locked in. Opening the lid too often can cause temperature fluctuations and let out the smoke, which can affect the final result. After 3 hours, it's time to show our ribs some love. Carefully open the smoker and check the ribs for color and tenderness. They should have a nice bark and be starting to pull back from the bones. Wrap them tightly in aluminum foil, adding a splash of apple juice or cider vinegar for moisture. This step, known as the Texas crutch, helps to tenderize the meat further and lock in moisture. This step helps create a steamy environment that tenderizes the ribs even further. The added liquid will steam the ribs, making them even more succulent. Finally, return the wrapped ribs to the smoker for another 2 to 3 hours. This final stretch is where the magic truly happens, as the ribs absorb the last of the smoky goodness and become incredibly tender. This is where the magic truly happens. Once the ribs are done, carefully unwrap them and let them rest for a few minutes before serving. Enjoy the fruits of your labor with friends and family, and savor every bite of your perfectly smoked ribs. Section 6. Temperature control. The heart of the smoke. Remember, low and slow is the name of the game when it comes to smoking ribs. Maintaining a consistent temperature is crucial for achieving that perfect tenderness and smoky flavor. Most pellet smokers have built-in thermometers, but I always recommend using a separate meat thermometer to monitor the internal temperature of your ribs. We're aiming for an internal temperature of 190 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, or 88 to 93 degrees Celsius, for fall-off-the-bone goodness. Don't be afraid to adjust the temperature of your smoker as needed. Every smoker is different, and external factors like wind and weather can affect the cooking process. Section 7. The art of the glaze. In the final hour of cooking, it's time to add a touch of sweetness and shine with a glaze. This is optional, but trust me, it takes your ribs to a whole new level of deliciousness. My go-to glaze is a simple mixture of barbecue sauce, honey, and a splash of apple cider vinegar. Brush the glaze over the ribs during the last 30 minutes of cooking, allowing it to caramelize and create a sticky, flavorful coating. Feel free to experiment with different glaze flavors. Bourbon and brown sugar, spicy chipotle and honey. The possibilities are endless. Section 8. Plating and presentation. A feast for the eyes. We're in the home stretch, folks. Our ribs are smoked to perfection and ready for their grand finale. But before we dig in, let's talk presentation. A stunning presentation elevates any meal, and these ribs deserve to be showcased. Slice the ribs individually and arrange them on a platter, bone side up. Garnish with fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro for a pop of color and freshness. For the ultimate BBQ feast, serve your ribs with classic sides like coleslaw, potato salad, and baked beans. And don't forget the wet wipes. Things are about to get messy in the best way possible. Section 9. Sharing the bounty ribs, friends, and memories. There you have it, folks. A complete guide to smoking baby back ribs on a pellet smoker. Gather your friends and family, fire up the grill, and get ready to create some unforgettable BBQ memories. Remember, the most important ingredient in any recipe is love. So put your heart into it, have fun, and enjoy the fruits of your labor.